as we start putting the quilt together, we kind of have to figure out where we want the colors and the pieces to be. We're having a 4x5, so it's 4 across and 5 down. This is what I have finished so far, so I'm going to lay this out. I'm going to do these 2 rows before finishing out the quilt. I've made my decisions that I don't want colors to be touching, so I don't want the green and greens to be close together, nor do I want the yellows to be close together. So I've laid it out in this pattern so that I know as I plan the rest of the quilt how it's going to look when it's done. What I'm going to do is lay out some of the lattice piecing in between so that when I do a row I can just grab from the side, go all the way to the end. And it would help if I had a little bit bigger of a table, but this is what I have, so here I am. And as we look at the cornerstones, it's the blue that I have. Those will be in the middle of all the corners. Everybody has their preferred way of doing things. So some people want to do the long rows going head to foot. Some of them like doing side to side. I personally like doing it side to side. So whatever your druthers are, go for it. The one warning that I will give you is to make sure that all of your states are in the same direction. So I have that laid out. So I'm going to start in this corner, sew them on, and press them out. Okay, now I have folded all the fabric over so that I know where my seams are going to be. I'm going to start sewing them together. So now I have the strips sewn together. I'm going to now sew them all together this way. I'll be folding this one over onto this, and then I'm going to make sure that my seams are together. So I'm going to go, if you want to come in here, making sure that the seams, the corners are together, and I'm going to be pinning all the way across. I want to make sure that the fabric doesn't slip and slide as I'm doing this. So I'm going to sew this one onto this onto this side, and when I get the next row here, I'll be sewing this onto that. Once I get those together, I can sew them all together.